What's up, people of the world? It's your girl, Lala.
And your boy, Siobhan.
And you are listening to
Talk That Shit.
With Melvin.
Hey, what's up?
Heard.
For everybody that don't know who this is Lala Melvin.
Wow.
I know you guys don't recognize her, but she has her island girl.
I'm like dead ass tired.
What the hell?
Whew.
So are we recording tomorrow?
No, we about to record right now.
I
don't know. Just all of a sudden, like, I'm like, lay your head on my pillow.
Who is fucking with my headphones? They like really like fucked up and low and shit. And
Lay it down.
oh,
You might have had mine because mine seemed like they were long. Like they were, opened up.
nah, mine's don't. Yours flip in. Mine's don't.
Ouch.
You got the $20 more version of mine's. Mine's is the cheap. Okay.
Well, then I don't know what happened to you.
Yeah. So, come.
I'm sorry if I keep yawning. I don't know what happened. I was perfectly fine. Now I just feel like
We gon' you know what? We gonna have to start. we gonna need to start. What are you? We gonna start doing the podcast at 3:00.
Sleep, little baby. Okay, 3:00. I heard you.
That's when we gonna start doing the podcast.
3:00.
Because there's no.
Why would we do 3:00? They come home at 3:30. So we're gonna be sitting here recording. They're literally gonna burst through the door.
All right. Well, 3:45 when they already in here doing homework. Or we gonna send them upstairs.
Well, I mean, this is the last. They only got like 3 weeks left of school.
Shit. I don't know what to tell you.
May 12th, their computers go back, so they're not gonna have no homework after that. They didn't even have homework today. I doubt they have homework the rest of the month. Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord, yeah.
There's that.
Right. So
It's your topic today.
It's
the
my
first time this season.
Man. Well, are we gonna get to my topic because you keep yawning and stuff?
Yes.
I just want to let you guys know that LA Heartbreak is dropping on Friday. I wanted to put a public service announcement. Wings Over Heartbreak is what we're wearing today. Yeah, Wings Over Heartbreak. I like that. Be sure to hit that website up and get you.
God, I can't wait to get myself in a big old t-shirt and
go, you what the.
I'm tired. I don't know what happened. Oh, he's playing with Jack.
Oh my God.
I'm like, why do I hear a baby crying? No.
Oh my God. Okay, cool. So it's my topic today, right?
Yes.
And my topic today is what makes them kryptonite.
Oh my God.
What makes that person?
See, I kind of feel like this is a great topic.
It is, but it's a little too early.
But I kind of feel like we need someone who has a person that is kryptonite to them. To talk about it. Are you trying to say I have a kryptonite?
No.
Oh, the way you was just me looking at me like.
Do you have a kryptonite?
I knew something that you knew something that I didn't know.
Do you have a kryptonite?
No, I'm not Superman.
Well, shit. Let's go to our second topic then.
What's your second topic? I mean, we could talk about that. I just think that
that is. We need somebody on there. We
that's
definitely
not
need somebody.
Do you have a kryptonite?
Me?
Yes. Boy, I make you weak in the knees. You can hardly speak. You lose all control.
No. Here we go. Why do parents think that we should be like them?
Wow. You stole my topic.
No, it's on my board.
I wrote it because it's mine.
I know, but why do parents want us to be like them growing up?
You start.
No, anytime you do, I'll always be the first person.
M to the mother sucking G.
No, I'm serious. Like, they be like, oh, I don't want you to be like me. But then they be like, well, if it was me, I would do this. It's like, no, you didn't already made them 35 mistakes. I'm not making those same mistakes.
Like, they don't want you to be like, a lot of parents say things like, don't do the things that I do. Be better than me.
She's tired.
But then when you're different, like totally different, when you don't do the things that they do and you don't have any of their characteristics and you don't have the same likes or dislikes, then you're weird. Or that's that weirdo. Like, okay. I just feel like a lot of people don't understand that just because you're my parents doesn't mean that I should be like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my path is different than yours. My soul is different than yours. My personality and the characteristics of my personality are different than yours.
Right.
My wants and desires are different than yours. My goals are like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think enough people understand that we
are different.
Just because we come from you and you raise us doesn't mean that, one, we're going to be anything like you, or two, that we're going to hold on to the things that you teach us.
You don't think that it's because parents believe that, I mean, they birth you, they did, but they always come off as if they know what's best for you?
Say that one more time.
Like, parents, like, they feel as though, like, because they are around you for such a long time since birth, they know what's best for you. And it comes off as them being controlling, as this is what you want me to do.
But it's not that it comes off as that. It is that. You're not coming off to me as controlling. You are controlling. You're trying to anyway. And it's not coming off to me that you want me to be like you. That's exactly what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Because although, yes, you've known me my entire life, does not mean you know internally the things that I feel go. I mean, unless we genuinely have those really deep and meaningful conversations. I think even then, though, like, you still cannot tell me what's best for me. I don't think parents can tell their children what's best for them. They can believe that they think that they know what's best for them, but they can't actually tell someone, a whole other individual, what's best for them. You don't actually know. Now, can you give me suggestions on what you may think are good options? 100%. But to tell me that you know what's best for me because you're my parent, that's bullshit.
Really?
Yes. I believe that that's bullshit. How do you tell someone that is their own person what's best for them? So in other words, you're thinking for me, you're feeling for me, you're moving for me, like I'm a puppet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a puppet. If you're able to tell me what's best for me, then I'm a puppet. Because how do you really know that? How can your parent tell you? I don't care how great your parent knows you. Okay?
So
your parents can't tell you what's best for you, even at a young age. Even as a...
So you're saying it comes off as a suggestion, but it's really...
No.
It should come off as...
It should be just a suggestion. It's not that it should come off. It should be a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, have you thought of... Or, hey, did you try? Or, hey, I did this once. Do you think maybe not? I know what's best for you because I'm your mom. No, you don't.
What about the I've been through that, so I know what's best for you.
Everybody's situations are never the same. There's a lot of women that have been pregnant, and I can guarantee you not a single one of us has had the same pregnancy as the next.
Have you and your 5 other siblings that has had babies had the same experience?
No, none of us. None of us have had the same experience. None. Not with doctors, not with nurses, not with ultrasounds, not with sickness, morning sicknesses and things. None of us, not even our kids, are even close to the same, and we were all raised in the same home.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, no two situations are the same for somebody to say, I've been through that and this is what you should do. It should just be a suggestion. Hey, I was in a situation similar.
This is what you should do.
To what you're going through. Have you thought about maybe, possibly this route? This is what I did when I was going through it. Not telling someone this is what you need to do.
But why do you think they get so mad when you don't do that though?
Because control.
So you think parenting is when they feel as though when they're that type of parent that just want you to do whatever they say, they just want control over you?
Yes. Because for whatever reason, parents / our elders, because them too, they believe that because they're 20 years older than us or 30 years older than us that
they know more.
That they know more, or that they've been through more. But my thing is, how do you know that you've been through more? How do you know that what you've been through affected me the same, or what? Look, because we could even play it like, you're my mom, I'm your child, and you struggled financially. How you struggling financially affected you differently than it affected me.
Right.
And how whatever effect that had also had another effect, the aftermath. That also could be very different from my aftermath. So you cannot tell me what's best for me ever. Because we're different. How we handle things is different. Right. How we go through things is different. How we grow and evolve is different. It's different. So you can't tell me what's best for me because you gave birth to me. That doesn't make sense. All you did was push me out. You didn't create me. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and people are, well, yeah, they did create you. Yeah, they fed me to keep me growing. Yes. But you did not create the internal being that I am. You didn't give me this soul. This soul is not something that you curated all on your own.
See, the problem with that, well, not with you, but what the controlling thing is, like, they be the first one to be like, I didn't listen to my mom because she was trying to control me. But then they turn around and become the same person that they don't want. Because a lot of parents
forget what it is to be a kid.
You think so?
Parents forget. Yes, they forget. Here's my thing, right? If
we getting deep into it,
you as a parent were the kid that went out or wanted to go out or liked to go out and have fun, and you were that kid that snuck out or whatever the case may be, you have kids. Your kids either will be somewhat similar to you, nothing like you, or exactly like you, in the sense of they want to go out, they want to have fun. They're so rebellious that they sneak out and they don't really give a fuck what the punishment is, or they're just like, bitch, I don't really give a fuck. I don't have time for that, right?
Right.
Dang, what was my point to this? What was we talking about? Because I forgot.
Tired.
Sleepy brain, I know.
We talking about, like,
them forgetting what it's like to be a kid. So then you grow up, right? So you have your kids or whatever, and your kid, let's say the kid that's just like you in the sense of what they like to do and how they feel like they should be able to do so, so they sneak out.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we get it. Sneaking out is dangerous. We get it.
But
You know what
I
mean?
feel like, but getting in a car and driving down the street to go get some milk, that's dangerous because you can be hit by a car.
No, I get it. But what I'm saying is in the sense of like you sneak out, no one knows where you are, where you went, why you went there, who you're with. You know what I mean?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
In that nature. We get that. But that's also part of being a child in my eyes, or just being a person, a human being. You know, we do things and sometimes we learn from those situations. Sometimes it puts us in a situation that's not so great, so we learn something from it. Sometimes it's an amazing situation and we learn something from that. So back to what I was saying. So let's say your kid sneaks out. First thing you want to do, okay? And let's speak from black households because we are from black households, okay? What's going to happen? You're either going to get your ass beat. You're going to be put on some type of punishment of some sort. In my house, it was standards. That was punishment for
What is that? Like you writing standards?
yes.
What punishment is that? Like, does that mean that my hands are getting tired, or do you?
I don't know. I had to write standards once in in high school as a junior, and I think my dad told me to write it like 120 times. It was like I will not disrespect my parents or some bullshit like that. But here's the thing: I had to turn it in like it was an assignment, right? Who was gonna count how many times I wrote it? Nobody. So I gave it to them unfinished. They didn't know that though, because they weren't gonna sit there and count how many times I wrote it. You know what my clever ass did? I just wrote it really, really small in between the big ones that I wrote.
That's pretty smart.
I know. So they thought that it was 100.
But I'm just saying. But who was like you write standards?
We used to have at the Christian school we went to. That was the.
But what punishment is that?
Writing the books of the Bible. That's punishment. Who wants to sit there and write Genesis, Exodus?
Is it worth you?
It's just annoying. I think it's worth whatever trouble you
right.
I mean, but that's just me. Some people be, oh my God, my hand hurts. Like that 5-minute hand hurting is worth whatever you was trying to do. That's just how I feel. Don't take my advice. But I'm just saying. Yeah, so it's like I did something wrong. Naturally, yes. But at the same time,
did you do something wrong, or did you just be a kid?
I did something wrong to them. In their eyes, they feel like, oh my God, you shouldn't have done that. Which naturally, again, because it is relatively dangerous, sneaking out without someone knowing anything about your whereabouts.
Right.
It is wrong. But to be fully like, oh my God, you're on punishment, or to get hit, I just feel like it's just like, that's just excessive. Just be like, damn, like, just ask next time.
Really? Like, come on now.
Or like, maybe it just wasn't like the weekend. Maybe like next time, just ask. Like, you didn't have to sneak out. I would rather you ask than to have you sneak out and then something happen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, because I was a kid, I understand. You know, you shouldn't do that because this, and this. And that's what I think, too. Like, parents don't explain, in the black household, they don't explain why you're in trouble.
Right.
I don't care if you're 18 or if you're 16 or if you're 14 and you know what you did was wrong. Explain to me, though, mom and dad, why you feel like what I did was wrong.
Right.
Explain to me why you feel like this punishment, this particular punishment, whatever it may be, is the proper way to handle what happened. Instead of just, because maybe you know, having that conversation, that interaction, I feel like it may sometimes change the thought process of that child.
Having the conversation?
Yeah.
I feel like there's lack of having the conversation.
I know, that's what I just said.
Yeah,
you wasn't listening. Are you sleepy?
Sleepy.
You must have fallen asleep because I just said have the conversation with them, because no one's explaining why, you know, like what's the problem? Why this punishment? You know, why do you feel like this was a bad act? Why do you feel like I disrespected you? Why do you feel like I shouldn't have? Tell me why, and then please explain to me why you chose this punishment. I just want to know, you know, maybe for future references when I have kids, if I feel like this is like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean?
It's like go sit on that wall and do wall squats. And it's like what you building my quads up? Like, that ain't
so it's like, you know, they don't want you to be, they want you to be like them, but then when you're like them, you kind of get in trouble behind being like them.
Why do you act like me?
Oh, that attitude. But my attitude ain't no different than yours.
Right. You got your daddy attitude.
I literally that's literally been my life. Like my mom and dad. Oh, you got this nasty ass attitude. So do y'all. So do y'all.
Oh,
where do you think I got it from? Like, I didn't just develop this shit on my own. My environment called for an attitude that came from the both of you combined. Thank you.
What was it again? Do it again.
You got the nasty ass attitude. So do y'all.
The double head. Y'all.
So do y'all.
Like somebody's right there.
I mean, me and my all of us, all 7 of us, have literally said to our parents, and where do y'all think we got it from? If all of us have attitudes, because we all do, we all have nasty ass attitudes. Some of us are a lot.
I'm about to say
are a lot worse than
some
others.
Some of them are disgusting.
But we all do have bad attitudes, and again, some of us, like I said, are worse than others. But some of us also have grown out of those nasty attitudes. We still catch attitudes. You know, we could take it there if we wanted to, but for the most part, a lot of us have grown out of having those nasty ass attitudes. But it's still the fact of, like, this ain't no different than, you know, you.
Right.
You're getting exactly what you put out. Now I'm in trouble because I'm just like you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But then when I'm not like you, then it's like, ugh, you like that. Ugh, you eat everything. Ugh, why do you, that's weird. No, you're weird. You're weird because you told me not to be like you. You told me not to do this, not to do that, not to say this, not to wear that, not to look like this. And then I did that.
And now I'm weird.
And now it's a problem because I'm totally different. Like, that's weird.
So
that's weird.
So it's like deep down in their soul, they want you to be exactly like them.
I think it's more comfortable for some parents. And let me clarify, because I don't want people thinking that I'm actually talking about my parents. I'm just using my parents because those are my parents.
Right.
I'm not actually talking about my parents, other than the nasty ass attitude part.
That what?
But
that you got from?
Both of them.
Both of them.
But what was I saying?
Motherfucker sleepy over here.
You're not listening.
No, you was talking about, you're not talking about your actual parents. You're talking about just parents.
Before that, why I had to make that disclaimer. See, he ain't listening, y'all.
I am. I'm just.
You full of shit.
No, I'm blinded by your beautiness. Let me look at you now.
Blinded by your beauty or your booty?
Well, you sitting on your butt, so it's not your booty.
I know I was talking about. Listen, Colin. About them wanting us, it's being weird because they don't want us to be like them, but then
they deep down, I said, is it that they deep down inside want us to be like them? And then you went on to be like,
yeah, I don't even think it's that. I don't think they actually know what they want, which is why it's so hard for them to determine what they want and or expect from their children.
So you think they just want drama from their children?
I think I believe that most parents genuinely have their child's best interest at heart. Okay. But they lack the proper approach to their children.
You believe that?
Yeah.
You believe that 100%?
Yes. I feel like a lot of parents, like, they genuinely want the best for their children. But because they were conditioned in a way where mom and dad are right, and they didn't think outside of that, that's why they grew up and they believe the same things that their parents believe.
So when do you break that? When do you break that cycle?
I mean, it just depends on the person. Sometimes that cycle's not going to get broken. Sometimes that generational bullshit is going to continue. You
Damn.
feel me? Like sometimes, like I see people say it all the time. Like, I saw a while ago, this man was like actually like fist fighting his son. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was in the room, and he was like,
in the living room.
Yeah, I had to
and
whoop his
he
head.
was saying how the mom and the sister said that he was being disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Dad, if you felt like your son was being disrespectful, or if someone told you, your wife and your daughter told you he was being disrespectful, I know what everybody's going to say first of all. Well, if my wife tells me my son is being disrespectful, then I'm going to listen to her. See, and that's the problem. That right there is the problem. Because why would you not sit and have a conversation with your son first? And I'm not saying to go against your spouse, but what I am saying is, how unfair is it to be bombarded by something that you may feel like you actually didn't do?
I know, because it's like, what if I was speaking my mind? You may think it's disrespectful, but I would just.
And what if it wasn't in a disrespectful tone? You may just not like what I have to say. You may not have liked what I had to say.
You probably had attitude that day too.
And that too.
And when I said something back, you were just like, you being disrespectful. And it's like,
it's like everything isn't being disrespectful, like.
Back to that again.
Right. It's just that you just you didn't approve of what was said. So why not say, you know what, honey, Michael said to me today, this, and this. And I didn't, to me, it sounded a little disrespectful.
Go talk to him.
But I'm not sure. Or it was disrespectful. Why, as his father and her husband, don't you go and have a conversation with him?
It's too easy.
No, it's not even that. It's because your father didn't have a conversation with you when your mother said you were being disrespectful. Or you learn from outside forces that it's to beat your son's ass or to beat your daughter's ass when they disrespect you. Or you got to beat your son's ass so he knows what it is to be a man. He knows not to disrespect people. And it's like,
I don't understand how this is the thing. Our parents and our elders always talking about getting beat, getting whooped.
Too much. I'm sorry.
Getting whooped, getting all that stuff, and how the fact is they put that on the front line. I got beat, so that's why I'm like this, or I got beat like that. And it's like, you do realize that you have traumas behind that.
No, they don't realize that. That's the problem. But here's the thing. You know good and god darn well that was not something you enjoyed when you were a child.
Right.
You know that you was like, damn, why you gotta punch me in my face?
Right.
You know that was something that went through your head. So then when you get older and you have children of your own, why is that the first thing you do?
I don't know.
Why is that the first thing you do? Because now you've been conditioned, you've been trained to believe that this is the way that you handle the situation.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, who started the damn pain for it to be?
Slave owners.
Yeah, like me giving you pain is gonna teach you a lesson.
Slave owners. That's where beatings come from.
You don't think that was before that?
Slave owners. Slave owners.
So if
black people, not even black people,
if people,
society adopted the idea of being beat.
But if society doesn't like the slavery aspect of anything, why take?
Turn your computer. It says low battery, bro. Got
Boom.
my glasses on, I can see.
You see into the future. No, but why? If we talk about, we need to talk about being slaves.
It's because
and all that
nobody
stuff.
will ever admit to that. Nobody's gonna ever say, "Oh yeah, we picked up the white man's habit." Nobody will ever admit to that.
Ooh.
Ever.
Is it just the?
And
What?
I don't really give a fuck if y'all mad that I said it, because I said it and I meant it. Boom.
I'm gonna cut that out.
No, you don't have to at all.
I don't cut nothing out.
You don't have to. But nobody's ever gonna admit to that fact. So, but anyway, yeah. So it's like you grow up being just like your parents, and I mean, if we want to be real, like you said, y'all have a lot of unresolved trauma and healing that needed to be done that didn't get done, and this is why you grew up to be just like your parent. They conditioned you to be them
Without being them.
without being them.
Without being them.
Yeah, like,
Because then you end up being like, damn, I'm just like my dad.
yeah.
Or damn, I'm just like my mom.
Like, I know people that be like, I'm trying so hard not to be like this person, but you're more like them than not. It's really sad, honestly. Like, I feel like as a parent, because we are parents,
Yes.
you know, I don't push anything on my boys, on our boys, that is for me. You feel me? Like, I even tell my, like, that's like even when this is what I was gonna say earlier. When you have a baby,
Mm-hmm.
when you have a baby,
I know what you're about to say. Go ahead.
anybody, any woman or, you know, man that has a baby, and I say men because fathers, they have babies also, in the sense of like they're there to nurture as well. That baby tells you everything that baby needs.
Right.
You cannot dictate for that baby what they need.
Well, that's why I always be like, when babies be crying, they be like, they hungry. It's like,
It's not always
it's not
that
always
they
that
want
they're
a
hungry.
bottle. Right.
Sometimes they want attention. They want you to play with them.
Or just hold
Or
them.
hold them.
Rock them. Stand
Yeah.
up and walk with them. Maybe change their diaper.
Yeah, I'm the king of standing up and dancing.
Sing to them. Like, not everybody, but people just assume that it means one thing, and that's not always the case. You cannot dictate. The point is, you can't tell a baby what a baby wants.
Right.
So why is it that when a baby is now a toddler or a young child or a young adult, even adults, because like I said, our elders, being our parents, still tell us what they think is best for us.
Why you ain't working on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Why does it go from an infant telling you what they need and what they want to you dictating the life of that child, young adult / adult?
Right.
Why does it go from that to that? We are born in this world knowing exactly what we want and what we need out of life.
Mm-hmm.
As a child, we are all born as pure and as happy as we can be. And all of that is ruined by our parents and by society.
Mm-hmm.
Because people
totally
want us to be what they want us to be, and it starts in our homes.
Yeah, it does. You know, I've always heard like the biggest bully lives in your house.
Yeah.
The biggest bullies live in your house. And they're the ones you talk to, interact with every day. Every day. And you don't even realize they're a bully until you're older. And you be like,
I mean, and like I said, with the whole trauma thing, a lot of people don't realize that they have the traumas that they have.
Let's get into it a little bit more. Do you think it's one culture that wants them to be like them?
No.
You think it's all? You think it's across the board?
I think, I think it's spread out, not evenly, but it's definitely spread out.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a black thing. It's not a black thing. It's not a Hispanic thing. It's not a white thing. It's across the board.
It's a human race thing.
It's a human race thing. The government fucking wants us to be what they want us to be. The government wants all black people to be poor. Not gonna happen. I said that too.
Yeah, you said a lot this.
I'm just saying. The government want all black people to be the same, and we ain't. It's just not gonna happen. All white people swear all black people are the same. They want us to all be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna happen. Black people swear all white folks is the same. Nah, that ain't true.
That ain't true.
They want us to all be the same. Everybody puts everybody into a category, and they all want us to be this type of way, and they try to put these stereotypes on us to make us believe that we are this way, and no.
It's crazy because the first stereotype that I got was you talk like a white boy, and it's like,
I used to get that all the time.
Like,
listen, okay. In the white schools, it was, oh, your name is ghetto, right? The teachers was like, oh my God, your name is beautiful. It's like, bitch, stop lying. But the kids that I went to school with, it was like, Bonquisha. My name is LaQuisha, but it was like the joke was like Bonquisha.
Really?
Yeah.
Bonquisha.
Right. And I'm like, I know they didn't mean any harm by it. We're this is like, we're young. Like, I didn't take any, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I didn't take offense to it.
You don't take offense to nothing.
But then when I went to the black school, it was like, oh, you're so proper. Oh,
really?
You must be mixed. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I had both sides.
Wow.
It was like, oh, you're not black. You must be Spanish or something. Puerto Rican or something.
My grandma thinks that you Puerto Rican all the time. She
know.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, I got all of that.
Oh yeah, I got the
But it's like, why is it that because I'm black, I have to speak a certain type of way? Or
right.
Why is it that because my name is the last part of my name is Isha that I have to be ghetto? Like, y'all want me to be that way and I'm not that way, and that bothers you. Why does that bother you, bitch? Because the world does not revolve around your punk ass stereotypes.
Yeah, I got made fun of my name. Sound like a girl name. Sounds like what is it?
It's crazy because when you say your name, when anybody from Philly says your name, to me, it does not sound like a woman's name.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
Like if I hop in an Uber, they be like, Siobhan? I'd be like, Siobhan.
Yeah, when people from Philly say your name, I don't hear a woman's name. When people from this side of the country say your name, naturally, yes, because we don't have that accent that you Philadelphians have.
Right.
Because y'all on another, like there's New York and then there's Philly.
You know his son. Word is bun.
No, okay, don't do that. Don't do that.
Forget about it.
No, don't do that either.
See?
Stereotypes. That's a stereotype.
No, it was not a stereotype. It was an accent.
But no, like, I don't know. People, it's not even, the topic was about parents, but it's like, it's not even just parents. It's just people in general want you to be a specific type of way. And when you're not, they're bothered.
Right, they are.
Like, they're legitimately bothered. And it's like, why does it bother you that I'm not like everybody else?
Because you not like the stereotypical
But how does
person.
that hurt you? Like, your everyday life, how does that determine and dictate what your day is going to consist of? Like, bitch, we don't ever have to cross paths.
Because it kills you. It kills people to not be right or always be right.
You're right.
And I want to be right on every, it's kind of like when they be like, you in a relationship and you arguing with your partner, like, is this? And it's like, it means that much to you that you're willing to start an argument or even have those type of animosities toward each other just to be right. Just to be right. Because the human race wants to be right about everything.
But it's like, and if you're not right about the fact that I'm not ghetto or that I'm not black or that I am like what is, like, I don't understand.
It's hard.
How is it, like, how does it bother people?
Because it's hard to say I'm sorry.
You don't even have to apologize. Go about your damn day. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Maybe I need someone to help me.
Help me.
Help me out. I need somebody to help me understand why is it an issue that I like anime and you don't? Why is it an issue
because
that as a woman I choose to shave my head and you don't?
Because the stereotypical thing is certain type of people only watch animes. Weirdos, geeks, and such. You don't look like a geek, so you shouldn't be watching.
It's like, because, like, what does a geek look like? Like, it's almost like saying, like, what is talking black?
Talking black is like, yo, what's up, son?
No, what is
Hood.
talking black?
Hood means you're not enunciating your words correctly. You said north instead of
But
north.
I know white people that talk like that.
Right, but they call them hood white people.
I ain't never met a hood white person.
When they be like, she trying to be black. It's like, what do you mean? I just talk.
I mean,
like I'm from my neighborhood. But
and
no.
if you're from, right, and if you're from there, then you're from there. It's like,
But it's like if somebody whites moved into the project and they look at them crazy, like, what the hell? Like, what you doing here?
they're poor. That's why they're there.
But it's still
like since when did it? Since I don't know. I just feel
poor
like
have a color,
right? Like, poor doesn't have a color. Language. I mean, language has. I ain't gonna say it has a color, because different colors speak different languages. I'm just gonna say that there are many languages. You hear like
I'm gonna cut that one out right there. That was crazy. We tired.
I can't understand
the point in the
why
matter.
someone's individuality is an issue.
Because they, like you said, they don't have control over that individuality. I can't control I can't control what you spend your money on. I can't control what you watch. I can't control what you wear. I can't control what you're going to do. Because it all boils down to, what are you going to do for me? Because I am your parent. And I've done all these things for you, which I didn't ask for.
But what about go ahead.
But I need to make sure you make the right choices so those choices benefit me in the future.
Okay, but what about the people who aren't your parents?
You said what?
What about the people that aren't your parents?
I want to benefit them.
But what if it's a stranger? Like,
they want you to do something for them.
Nah. I mean, like, if it's a stranger whom has no connection or ties to you whatsoever, how does me being black and speaking, saying my ERs, okay, and my T's at the end of my words, how does that affect your everyday movement?
It doesn't, because it does.
So then what's the beef?
Because you are
so
disrupting what I think that person is.
Fuck your brain, bitch.
No, I'm saying.
I know, but fuck your brain.
But yeah, it's like you are disrupting what I actually believe in, what it should be.
Okay, well, maybe you find a new belief. Because there's no way that you actually believe the shit that you believe.
No.
You genuinely believe that all black people speak a certain type of way?
If we did a poll, they're going to be like, yes.
You genuinely believe that all white people season or don't season their food?
If you believe.
You feel me?
It's kind of like if you see a CEO of a company and you be like, oh shit, he's black. It's like, oh, it's like surprising. But when But it's normal to see CEOs of the companies, they be white people. Or if you saw like an Hispanic person being a CEO of an American company, you're gonna be like, what? How? Or even a woman, you'd be like, oh, she's that response is different.
The problem is that there's shock in
Yeah, it's
the
like,
world
oh,
that people are different. There's shock in the world that people can do different things,
right,
and are different things and want different things. And the shock should be that you're shocked that that is the case.
It's kind of like when people found out that the CEO of Lowe's was black. Everybody was like, oh, yeah, we actually got a company. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry. Do he put any money in your pockets? Does he know that you exist? No. Oh, okay.
No, like that mean he worked his ass off to become CEO of a company.
He might not even like black people. So why y'all say not talk about we, nigga? No, he.
But I mean it's the truth, because they think that just because the skin tone is you on the same time, you on the same team.
Absolutely not.
Which is why when somebody that's from the hood, or somebody that they get big, or they do something that's like extravagant, they be like, "Oh, you not gonna bring me up there with you?"
Nope.
And it's like, you supposed to be my brother. And it's like, what
be your own brother.
What are you talking about?
No, be your own brother.
So yeah, so
help yourself before you call me to help you.
So it's like, I feel like parents wanting you to be like them, it's going to be an ongoing curse that goes on in certain situations. It's going to be ongoing.
It's so unfortunate for the people that have to deal with that.
Because it's like when you do something, right, and you do it totally different than your parents, right, and it turns out to work out for you, they don't ever be like, I'm sorry that I felt that way.
No, they not.
They don't ever be like, oh, I'm sorry.
Because they some haters. And I'm not talking about my parents. Again, disclaimer before people get their panties in a bunch.
We going to put it at the bottom of them.
We ain't talking about my parents or his for that matter.
Yeah,
we just speaking on people in general.
No, they just.
Some parents be legitimate haters on their kids.
Haters. Yeah. Why you buy that car?
Why you care? You ain't driving it.
Like, my money buys my car. Why do you care about? I will understand. I will understand if I'm asking you to pay my car payment every month, but still, that's what I want to drive. You either gonna say yes or no.
Period.
Fuck your opinion.
Just give me a yes or no.
Why you buy that car before you bought a house?
Well, why you buy your car before you bought a house?
First of all, who said I wanted to? Do I have to buy a house to make you happy? What if I fucking love cars and I like moving around? Think. So yeah, so I don't think that that's something that's going to be. I mean, I thought about this topic really hard.
You didn't think about this. This is my topic. You stole it.
So am I bored?
You're a thief. Oh, black people are thieves.
I mean, after you know that little thing, they're like, guess what race he is?
Oh, Charlemagne.
Yeah, it's like 2 people get caught in Florida over stealing pizza and Pokemon cards. 1 person dies. What race was they?
See, I don't know. The problem with that is they stole pizza and Pokemon cards.
But this is the other one. 1 person ended up getting killed, shot. So it's like, was he a gangster, hungry person?
Not stealing Pokemon cards.
I mean,
then again, you never know, because Pokemon, you can get a lot of money for them.
Right.
I don't know.
So it's like, guess what race he is? If this was
like, do you know what race he was?
No, I'm gonna look for it though.
Maybe I'm about to look it up right now.
Look it up right now. But it was just like,
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just hilarious. Yeah. Charlemagne definitely does that.
And then they be like, that's something that a white person would do, or that's something that a black person would do, and that's something that a Latino person would do, or you know what I mean? It's like, well, damn, do we all do those dumb things?
It was a teenager.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Florida teen shot dead over stolen Pokemon cards and pizza in Kissimmee.
Wow, and they're fucking. Well, who shot him then?
It says Target employees told police that 2 masked men were in the store and had a loaded bag with Pokemon cards and pizza, and then later attempted to leave in a black Audi. Tried to detain a total of 4 people at the scene when the shooting erupted. The report continued. The vehicle at the scene reportedly had unmarked license plates, according to Vice. The dead suspect in questions was a teenager, and an additional 3 people were injured, but no deputies were injured. Okay. According to the sheriff's office.
So did they shoot back?
Yeah, I guess the boys, whoever was in the car, they shot, and then the cops shot back, and they killed the little boy. They said they heard 15 to 20 rounds.
See?
Families ducking for cover. This is the part I don't understand, but there's a whole nother podcast. Like, I totally understand if somebody's shooting, you shoot back. But at the same time, at what point do people stop, a.k.a. the police, to say, like, okay, but they're civilians.
Right.
Like,
This
y'all just as bad as the next. What if one of y'all bullets hit a civilian?
Right. It's like, pow, pow, pow.
Who gets in trouble then? No one?
No.
I'm sorry. That's bullshit.
We've seen SVU.
Right. Fatal shot taken out were pronounced dead by paramedics. Treated, wounded. Television stated those injured 2 fleeing area. The person was struck in the hand by bullets. Sherman. Oh yeah, it was a teenager. So they're not gonna really release too much information because he was a minor.
But can you imagine going to Disneyland and you at Target, like thinking you getting your new bathing suit and some water shoes, and they outside shooting? You'd be like, what the fuck?
His parents probably used to do that type of stuff. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, she's playing with her hair, so that means we need to get out of here now.
I've been playing with my hair the whole
time. I know,
time.
but it's going.
It's so heavy.
Yeah, but it's going up.
I'm like ready to go to bed.
Well, let's get out of here then. We're gonna start doing the podcast earlier now, so you won't be so tired.
The whole purpose of us doing it now is because the light.
Yeah, it looks good, but I can block this shit off.
How, Sway?
Trust me.
No, I don't trust you.
That's the problem. Y'all just talk.
Yeah. So what's your closing argument?
My closing arguments is I don't think it's going to change at all. I think parents.
You don't think people will ever get the idea that?
Nope. I don't think so.
Doing more harm than good by.
Nope, because people are the fuck selfish, and they believe that they're right about everything. And until humans believe that they're not 100% right about everything, and you need to worry about yourself, this shit's gonna keep going on and on and on and on. You need to go to college to get a good job. No. Well, what if I don't want to get a job?
You needed to go to college to get a good job.
What if I don't want a good job?
Me, on the other hand, my friend, YouTube University has helped me.
Right.
Just speaking.
But I'm just saying.
Those of you out there that went to YouTube University.
But I'm just saying though, like it's so when you don't go to college and they looking at you, they judging you. Oh, you ain't go to college. You just a high school diploma ass motherfucker.
But what if you didn't go to college as the parent? Like,
that's why they say you need to be better than me. So you need to have a higher educational.
Going to college doesn't make me better than you. Me knowing what I want out of life makes me better than you.
Correct. But
it doesn't make me better than you. It just makes me more awake.
But every parent isn't like
and
us.
Consciously aware.
Every parent isn't like us.
You're right. Every parent isn't like us.
They just believe that you got to 18 to figure out what you're going to do.
That's sad.
And at 18, you gonna get your ass a job. And you're going to get out of my house. Or you're going to go to school. Or you're going to go to the National Guard or Army or Marines or whatever. So make sure you got these 6 months to figure it out. It's like 6 months.
Or whatever he said. Or whatever. That's so sad.
But yeah. So I don't think that none of that's going to change. I think people are actually going to get worse.
Damn.
Because
but it's like, how much more worse can it get?
It can get a lot worse. Because social media has opened up people to not mind their fucking business.
Well, I mean, they was doing that anyway.
But now it's more open. Yeah. Let me go see what this person doing. See? You see what they doing? You need to be doing that. It's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
My Chris Brown voice.
Yeah, but, that's how I feel.
Damn.
And I'm talking shit.
That was was a good topic.
Yeah.
I don't know why I waited so long to do it.
We just had shit that's like stacking. We were trying to do it at the right time.
Oh, so hopefully I am going to have a Mother's Day is this weekend, huh?
Yeah, you need to be filming that.
So I'll be filming that sometime this week. And then I'll have a Mother's Day episode up.
What's actually crazy, you need to be filming it before Friday so it can go up for Sunday.
Oh no, I know. I don't want to actually put it up on Mother's Day. I could do it for like the day after Mother's Day.
That's still.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm still gonna film it this week. I'm just saying I don't want it to go up like on Sunday.
Okay.
I mean Mother's Day. Well, for some, Mother's Day is every single day. Should be
right.
Anyway,
Mother's Day is every single day because
you definitely want to do something dedicated, not necessarily dedicated to mothers, because that sounds like it's going to be like this. Oh my God, let's praise our moms. No, it's just going to be mothers having conversation, if that makes sense. When I say dedicated to, so I'm really excited about that.
Conversation with mothers.
Conversations with mommies.
I like that.
Yeah. All right, y'all just listen to
Talk That Shit
with the Melvins.
We out this thing.
Bye.
Peace out.